Winter brings more than just cold. It brings a hidden enemy in modern homes: dry, stagnant air. If you've spent time in older homes, you've probably noticed the difference. These houses, built long before modern HVAC systems and airtight insulation, managed indoor air in a way that felt natural, comfortable, and honestly, surprisingly healthy. Modern homes, sealed tight for energy efficiency, often trap dry air, creating discomfort, health issues, and even structural problems over time. Understanding how old homes avoided this mistake gives us practical lessons we can use today. The problem begins with airtight construction. Contemporary homes are designed to conserve energy, sealing every joint and crack. While this reduces heating bills, it also prevents natural air circulation. In contrast, older homes were less sealed. Windows, doors, and even small gaps in the structure allowed air to move freely. That movement didn't just prevent condensation and mold. It maintained a subtle balance of humidity. Without this natural exchange, modern homes suffer from air that becomes overly dry in winter. Low humidity dries skin, irritates eyes and airways, and can increase the spread of airborne viruses. But the impact goes deeper. Wood floors shrink, paint cracks, and furniture can warp. This is a silent problem that accumulates over time, one modern technology wasn't really designed to solve. Older homes had built-in strategies for managing air moisture that didn't require electricity or machines. Thick plaster walls, solid wood floors, and even open fireplaces contributed to balanced humidity. Plaster absorbs moisture when the air is wet and releases it when the air is dry. Chimneys and flues, though primarily for heating, encouraged subtle air movement throughout the home. Homes were often oriented to take advantage of natural airflow patterns, with windows on opposite sides allowing cross-ventilation even in winter. Many modern homes replace these natural systems with mechanical solutions: central heating that blasts dry, hot air, and HVAC systems that filter and circulate without addressing moisture. This leads to the common winter problem of indoor air so dry that static electricity shocks become routine and wooden surfaces creak or split. You don't need to tear down walls to improve indoor air. One simple strategy is to manage indoor humidity deliberately. A humidifier can help, but it needs to be calibrated. Too much moisture invites mold, just as too little invites dryness. Aim for a balance around 40 to 50% relative humidity. Houseplants are another overlooked tool. They release moisture into the air naturally and, unlike machines, adjust their output based on the environment. Placing a few medium-sized plants near heating sources can moderate dryness. Even small airflow adjustments can replicate older homes' benefits. Opening a window slightly in a less-used room or cracking a door between heated and unheated spaces encourages gentle circulation. The key is subtlety. You don't want drafts, just movement. Old homes were rich with materials that adapted to their environment. Wood floors, beams, and paneling act like natural sponges, absorbing moisture when it's high and releasing it when it drops. Stone, brick, and plaster do the same but more slowly. Modern homes with laminate, vinyl, or engineered wood lack this adaptive quality. That's why you can feel the difference immediately when you enter a century-old house in winter. The air doesn't feel dry even if the heater is on. One practical application is to, reintroduce natural materials wherever possible. If you're renovating, choose solid wood furniture, plaster walls, or even stone accents. In existing homes, wood furniture and decorative wooden elements will, slightly mimic old homes' moisture balancing qualities. Pair this with targeted humidification, and honestly, the difference is tangible. Old homes didn't rely on uniform heat distribution. A single fireplace or wood stove created pockets of warmth that encouraged gentle air circulation. Modern forced air systems push heat evenly, but the air often remains stagnant. You can emulate the old approach by using a combination of heat sources, radiators, space heaters, and even small wood stoves, positioned to encourage natural convection. This creates the airflow older homes achieved naturally. The lessons of old homes extend to daily habits. Avoid running heaters at full blast. Instead, maintain a moderate temperature and let your natural airflow strategies do the work. Keep bedroom doors slightly ajar to prevent air stagnation overnight. Use curtains wisely. Open them during the day to allow sunlight to warm and slightly humidify air, then close them at night to trap gentle warmth. Even cleaning choices matter. Dry dusting can stir up particles but doesn't add moisture. Using slightly damp cloths or mops not only cleans but reintroduces minimal moisture, similar to how older homes maintained balance with routine household activities. The benefits of applying these old principles are immediate and measurable. Skin feels less tight, respiratory comfort improves, and furniture and woodwork retain integrity longer. Beyond personal comfort, you're also protecting the structural elements of your home. Moisture extremes are subtle enemies that modern homeowners rarely notice until damage occurs. Emulating the wisdom of older homes prevents these long-term issues. By observing how historic homes balanced air, we can use modern tools to replicate the same results without sacrificing energy efficiency or comfort. It's a lesson in combining tradition with technology, a principle that applies across many aspects of living and survival. Winter air doesn't have to be harsh. By understanding how old homes naturally balanced humidity and airflow, and applying those principles through mindful heating, humidification, and material choices, you can transform the indoor environment of any modern home. Subtle adjustments grounded in historical methods produce comfort, preserve interiors, and even improve health. If you found this guide valuable, subscribe for more insights into historical skills that still work today. Share it with fellow enthusiasts who want to bring practical, time-tested wisdom into their modern lives. The past has lessons. It's time we applied them wisely.